Well, we still need this Jeff Albert matchup.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep running.
Waiting. Ooh.
I'm about to give you this work now since you did some talking about you gonna pick LaMelo over Melo. Come on now.
Well, the intern gave us this because we may not see this, that 2v2 with Carmelo and Albert versus LaMelo and Jeff, but here's what it would probably look like. Here you go, right here. NBA Jams edition.
Okay, Albert in the air. Where's man Jeff over here at the camera? Why you ain't guarding Albert?
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Look, just like you should have been guarding him. Look,
Yeah.
him and LaMelo already butting heads there.
Heck yeah.
Oh man.
I'm looking at Jeff like, boy, I told you.
Oh, that's funny. What's up, Podsters? Welcome back to Pod Ties.
Hey.
This is episode... Jeff, what episode is this?
46.
Let's go.
Y'all chill.
Welcome back, Jeff.
In these streets.
Appreciate it. It's been a long time coming. A long travel. I took a trip to the Mecca.
You took a trip to Alaska.
Yup.
Alaska.
We're from Drip Jeff to Frozen Jeff.
Might as well call me Frozone.
Okay. I am 1/4 of, maybe 1/3 of Pod Ties. Dylan.
No Drip Jeff.
And these are my brother / co-hosts,
Chips frozen.
Jeff.
Oh my God.
Drip Jeff in the building. Albert.
Don't put it in like I'm doing double Dutch. Yeah.
The original. Well, y'all on one today.
Can you do double Dutch?
Well, you know what double Dutch is? No, I think I'm
2 ropes.
Yeah.
the 2 ropes.
Did a
Yeah.
2 jump ropes.
Yeah, I actually can. I don't know how. I actually can.
You can double dutch.
Okay.
I promise you.
Nah.
I do
I
like,
did elementary. Yeah.
I do like jump ropes for like working out. So I do like I've done double Dutch for a while, like just for fun.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
There's no
Trying to
way.
jump in. Oh. Get a beat clothesline.
Hey,
There's no way you look like
finesse.
LL Cool J and can also double dutch.
I gotta hold the ropes up like this.
Hey, kid.
the ropes that you use in the gym.
Battle ropes. Jeff must really like your joke. Oh.
Well, those will really knock you out.
My boy's frozen.
And last but not least, I feel like I need the 90s Bulls intro music for this one.
Heck yeah.
Hey.
The one, the only, Kyrie.
Yes, sir.
Nice. All right. Albert, you want to talk about this before the actual match took place because you predicted that it would happen?
Mhm.
Naomi Osaka versus Serena Williams.
Yep.
What was it? The quarterfinals before the semifinals, and you were like, "Hey, let's talk about this." But we had a few other things, but you want to talk about it because you did predict that they would meet up, and it did happen. Who did you have winning that matchup? Who was your favorite to win?
I mean, I love Serena Williams. She's a legend. Arguably, top 5 in all sports. But I had the kid, the underdog, Naomi Osaka. She's been on the rise. And if you watch the match, in her previous matches as well, like she starts off, she doesn't always start off as good. Serena, she went up, I think like 2-0. And then, once Naomi got settled in, she just, she handled the business, she went the first round was 6-3, and then the second round was 6-4. So I was happy for the matchup. But like you were saying, I wish it was, the actual finals, the championship match.
Yeah, man. It just sucks. It's like it's almost like watching that first matchup between Brady and Mahomes when they met in the AFC Championship. Like, I feel deprived as a sports fan when the two of the greatest in the game have to meet up before a final, before a finale. I feel like I'm missing out on something because you don't get the greatest from that GOAT of their sport until that final game.
Facts.
So, is she really considered like an underdog still?
I guess Serena Williams, everybody is.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense.
Well,
but then she beat her back in 2018?
She was actually favored to win that matchup. She's the 3rd seed. Serena was the 10th. And the 1st seed had gone out. She had gotten eliminated from the Australian Open. And so then Osaka kind of took her place as being the next woman up as far as favorite to win it all.
I don't like when Serena loses. It's like a big deal. Like, what else does she have like to prove? Does she have like the most what are they called?
Grand Slams.
Grand Slams. Does she have like
She's
the most out
second
of like
most.
any player?
She's one away from tying.
Yeah, one or more.
Okay. I think anything else is just like a cherry on top. I don't know why people treat it like as if she's like on the downslope. I don't think she has anything else to prove.
It's not about having something else to prove. It's just once you're on the top, they're just waiting for you to fall. That's all it is.
That's true.
That makes sense.
That's what they were saying in that Tiger doc I watched on HBO Max. It's like when you're first coming into the game, you're being introduced to the world. Everyone wants to see you reach the mountaintop. Then once you reach that mountaintop, everyone wants you to fall over the cliff, and they want to see you. They want to see your demise. So Serena Williams, she's been a great ambassador, not only for the sport of tennis, but for sports in general. And she has made tennis even more popular because she is a minority and a woman. So she's introduced this game to so many women like Osaka because Osaka looked up to her. That's her idol. So she's paved the way for a lot of people. When you have that clean streak throughout your whole career, everyone wants you to mess up so then they can say, oh, see, she's human after all.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's why she got tore down in her post-game interview.
Yeah, she was definitely emotional.
Osaka is the highest paid female in history. Like, think
tennis?
about it. No, in history.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. She made the record she made $37.4 million.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, Serena, she was emotional post-match during the interview. And I think it's because it's probably coming to an end.
Yeah.
How old is she?
38, 39?
Yeah, something like that.
Is that like what's the average age?
She dominated way past what the prime is for a tennis player.
Yeah, she's like a whole nother level. Like not that many people. Probably Naomi could do it, but very few people can do it.
On the men's side, you had Roger Federer. He kind of stayed. Yeah. He was kind of the number one tennis player in the world for a while, and kind of also surpassed that age where you're supposed to fall off. But then you also had like Rafael Nadal, who's still really
That was
good.
my guy.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Mhm.
Then you have what is his name? Djokovic or
Oh yeah, I know
Serbian tennis player. He's like the guy now. He's taken over that spot. But yeah, she definitely Serena has been dominant for so many years, and that's why I agree with Albert that she's also in my top 5 as far as greatest sports athlete of all generations, just because of being an ambassador, never really having any scandals outside of the sport, and being just one away from winning the Grand Slam, taking the Grand Slam title or tying it. You know, when you think about all the competitors that she's had to go up against to be that dominant for so long, it's impressive. But she hasn't won a Grand Slam in 4 years.
Yeah.
So she's definitely on the decline. Yeah. And Osaka, she's 23 and she's on her way to possibly winning her 4th Grand Slam. So
yeah,
she's
you forgot about the other guy, Albert G. On Wii.
Boy,
you cold?
Nah.
But can you go out to the real tennis court?
I actually want to try.
Yeah, I do too.
We need to do it. Well, but let's not make it a challenge because we haven't done the race yet. We haven't done the field goal challenge. There's a few things we haven't done yet, so let's keep that on the back burner for now. But yeah, I say we do try at some point. It's an intense sport. I did it when I was younger. My mom, she enrolled me in a class. In a semi-pro, he was the instructor over at our local community college, Eastfield. And that's intense, man. Just the serving alone. Like, that's what starts the game. And I could never
get over
that down. Yeah.
I can't even win in ping pong, so I definitely can't do it in real life on tennis.
Oh, yeah. Table tennis is a whole nother beast, too.
I love table tennis.
I'm garbage.
That's going to be like the first purchase. Might get my house.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
The hard part is having the ball go everywhere.
It's just so small. I don't see how people are able to bounce it right off the corner of the table to keep it in. At least in tennis, you have that wide space. But that makes it even more impressive for a tennis player. That's why I always like Nadal.
Have that track speed go.
Nadal can go from corner to corner in a split second.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, and when I was watching the game or the match, I don't know why I said game. When I was watching the match, like I could see that like Serena like could not keep up. Like, running back and forth, it's over. It's done.
Oh yeah.
And Serena's still in tip-top shape. Like, she's still in great shape for her age, and just
all the mileage, all the tournaments she's participated in. But Osaka, as you were saying, she plays shaky at first. Like her serves are not the best, but then as the game progresses, she gets better and she starts to dominate her opponent. That's why she took straight sets, won both of them, and now she's going to the final. And hopefully, she wins her 4th. This would be her 2nd Australian Open title, because she won like in 2019, and then she won her first title, which was bittersweet because she beat Serena, and that was like the most controversial final ever, that U.S. Open, where the guy said that Serena was cheating because her coach was giving her directions, and she was like, I would never do that. I have like so much respect for the sport. I have a daughter, and I have a role model. Like, I'm a role model to so many. That was just bull crap. Like, that was a mess. But
gatekeeping.
Yeah, man, just trying to find a reason to, praying on their downfalls, really, as Jeff would say, as Mr. Dunder Mifflin over there. So do you think that game solidified Naomi as kind of her heir apprentice? Like, now this is her sport. Now you have to kind of go through her to win a title.
Yeah, has to be. She beat her in 2018. She beat her the other day.
Yeah, they've matched up 4 times, and Osaka's won 3 out of the 4. Serena beat her about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Definitely that
Done
time.
deal.
Done
Yeah.
deal.
I,
We gonna say Albert?
I thought Jeff was gonna say something.
Yeah, I just said done deal.
Yeah, I knew that was. I knew there was a period after that.
Nah, I definitely. I mean, Naomi's definitely on the rise. She's next up, but Serena's still that player. She's still that woman.
Yeah, I mean, she made it to the semifinal
Until she-
in Australia
Yeah.
Open. That's a
Until she-
huge tournament.
Went that 24th.
Exactly. Until
think-
she
you think she can
retires,
get it? You
I'm
think she-
not.
You think she'd get 25? It's just two more. I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's not just, but it's not that
Yeah.
far.
People thought Tiger was done, and look, he's
Do you
still
think he's
winning.
going to beat Jack Nicholas? I always want to say Jack
Nicholson?
Nicholson, but Jack Nicholas. Do you think he could beat Jack Nicholas's?
Oh yeah, it is Nicholas.
It's hard to say Nicholas's. Jack Nichols.
Yeah.
Majors. Yeah, it's hard, right? His
Yeah.
major record.
You gotta think about it.
I think he can. I think
He has
he can.
15. Jack has 18.
Mm.
That's a lot
I
harder.
think he can.
That's
It is.
mm-mm.
It is.
Especially
Oh my
with
God.
all these
Golf is
golfers
a lot
now.
harder.
Yeah, they're so what am I trying to say? Athletic and so much younger now. When you think of like Jordan Spieth when he came into the game, he had just gotten out of like
Exactly.
college, kind of like Tiger did in '96.
You got like the Charles Barkleys of the world. Like, how do you play against those guys?
Tony
man?
Romo's. Now you can't
Oh
say
my
Tony
God.
Romo's not good at
Yeah, I see.
golf.
Yeah, he is actually good at golf.
Yeah.
Why is it that like a lot of athletes geared towards golf, like in their when they get
It
older?
doesn't,
Oh,
it
age.
doesn't take too much athleticism. I think it does. I don't want to say that because you still need the form and everything, and
Yeah.
you still have to use your legs. But I think
Like
it's
peaceful
more,
or something.
yeah, peaceful and more
Connections, too.
mental. You're out in nature rather than being enclosed somewhere, and it's not too brutal on your body unless you're Tiger Woods and you're just slamming that thing. That's why he had back issues after a while because his body broke down.
And you meet a lot of people. Like, you meet a lot of wealthy people playing golf because can't anybody just go up to a golf course.
No,
I
even
mean,
Tiger
golf
couldn't
club. Yeah.
for all those years.
Yep.
Like on the documentary, they said that at Augusta, at the Masters where the course is at, they
Yeah.
wouldn't like minorities couldn't even golf there, or they couldn't even like be in the dining area or whatever inside the actual
surprised.
clubhouse.
I'm not surprised.
Like 2 years before Tiger participated in his first Masters.
Yeah.
But going back to Serena, if she doesn't break that Grand Slam record, is she still the best tennis player of all time?
She already cemented up there, man.
Absolutely. This is, man, when I think of Serena Williams, she's like, she's the Jackie Robinson of tennis. You right? Like, you have to, I cannot like Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth was a great baseball player, but I can never have him in my top 5 of all time or even just baseball because you didn't play against any black players. Like, it's hard to sit here and be number one when the playing field wasn't even. And Serena Williams came out with everything against her and still dominated. So there's no doubt in my mind she's number one.
I agree because I never saw the lady that holds the title right now. I've never seen her play. So really can't defend her.
Yeah, so it's like people say LeBron's the GOAT because you never seen MJ play. So
I watched MJ with the Wizards play, and I still say that man is the GOAT. It doesn't matter. LeBron is not the GOAT. I'm sorry. Now, as an
Depends what you're
ambassador,
looking at.
as an ambassador for the sport, or as an athlete, I think that he's right behind Muhammad Ali as one of the most humanitarian type of
Yeah.
athletes where he gives back and he uses his power for good. He doesn't just use
I
his
put him
where
behind. You gotta put him behind Bill Russell.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's all those guys back then. Kareem,
Oh
Jim
yeah, and
Brown,
Kareem. I don't know how I forgot about
Bill
Kareem.
Russell, Muhammad Ali, all
Yeah.
of them.
Kareem and
Will
Wilt changed. I
Chamberlain.
mean, I say, yep. Kareem and I said, Wilt. Kareem and Muhammad Ali both changed their names.
I saw something, or maybe I heard someone else tell this story, but it was like Kareem was telling a story about how him and Wilt were in an elevator, and a guy got in, and of course they're towering over him, and the guy says, "How's the weather up there?" And Will Chamberlain doesn't say anything. He just like spat on the guy.
What?
Just started spitting on him, and Kareem was like, "What the hell is going on with this man?" Like, Will was different. Will didn't give a damn. He was more worried about his body count.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, he had a major body count.
Yes, sir. Well, interesting. Definitely. Well, was that final tonight or tomorrow? Do you know, Albert?
Not by heart. It's probably tomorrow because I ain't seen anything on it tonight.
Yeah. Well, we're rooting for Osaka. I think.
Always.
All right. This was huge news.
Ah, man.
Man.
Carson Wentz is finally out of Philly. Jeff, how do you feel about this trade? What was your reaction when you saw it?
I didn't believe it at first. I thought it was fake news. That
You called it, right?
Yeah.
I think so. When we had Vernon and Xavier on for that Super Bowl preview, I think you called it.
Oh, run the tape. I don't know. Carson Wentz. I see him with the Colts. I think that would be a good fit for him. They're stacked. They have a good offensive line, which is what he needs because this man is injury prone. Let's try to keep this man on the field.
Like 50,000 interceptions.
I probably did.
I think it was me and you. I think some other one said like Chicago or something, and Xavier said
Dylan was a part of that.
Xavier said the New York Giants. We were like, what?
Yeah.
Seriously?
I mean, the Colts just seem like the best fit, in my opinion. I mean, it's a good situation for Carson because the team's good. Phillip Rivers, is retiring. I'll be surprised if he comes back, but he's retiring, so they need a quarterback. What's his name? Brissett?
Jacoby Brissett. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Brissett. We all know he's not a starting quarterback, so he's not going to get the job done. So Carson Wentz has a chance to come in, have a good offensive line, good receivers, a good running back. Pretty much, I mean, the Colts are ready to go. So as long as he can play somewhat better than what he did with the Eagles, which hopefully he can, because I want to see him succeed. But I like it. I like the trade. It's awesome. It's good for him.
Yeah,
Colts.
he has. My bad.
I was just gonna say the Eagles did him a favor.
They did. Well, they basically had. He was basically holding them hostage, really, and we'll hold them hostage for the next couple of years because of that dead money that they have in the cap now. Like what, 33 million was the cap?
Much.
It was like 33, 38, something like that.
Yeah, too much.
Like they can't even go and get guys now because they have so many holes that they need to fill. They have so many weaknesses. But this is a great move. And I did predict this, Albert. Carson Wentz, I do see him going to Indianapolis because of Frank Reich. And that was when Carson Wentz had his MVP season before he went down with that injury. So pairing those two up again would make sense because Frank Reich is the head coach and he was offensive coordinator. And I said this would be a match made in heaven, I think, because this is when Carson Wentz was playing at an MVP level before he tore his ACL. So I think that this will work. Zach Ertz may follow him there, even though Zach Ertz is not even a top 5 tight end anymore. But you have Taylor in the backfield. You'll get Marlon Mack back at some point. T.Y. Hilton, I think that he's a free agent, so you need to re-sign him. But you have Pittman, who was a rookie, had a great rookie year. Well, and he had a good rookie year. Great defense. Offensive line is incredible. If Andrew Luck had just waited one more year, I think they would have done something. But I understand why he retired. But this is his chance to prove that it wasn't his fault why there was so much turmoil in the organization. So no excuses. Well, maybe this year since this is first year, but next year.
Nah, no excuses.
They definitely have to win. I mean, if Phillip Rivers was able to take them to the playoffs, and I think they were so close to clinching the AFC South, he definitely has to clinch it. Like Tennessee is not that dangerous. You see the limits to that team. So you have to clinch the division and make the playoffs. And as Jeff said, I guess no excuses. But Albert, how do you feel about Philly now and their future?
I predicted Carson Wentz to leave, but looking back at it, right, I feel like they made a mistake by getting rid of Carson Wentz. Basically, the media and the fans pushed, Carson Wentz out, created that trouble that, Jalen Hurts is up next, right, because he's a top quarterback that was drafted. But there was nothing wrong with him playing, still learning under Carson Wentz for another year at least, right? I think Philly definitely lost this trade. Like you saying, they dead in cap space. They can't go out and pick anybody up. So you have a brand new quarterback out there with no weapons, and it's like, what you want to do now, right? Like, what can you really do? What can you expect out of him? Now his clock is ticking. His time is running out. And it's like by the time they get weapons, then he's going to be like 5-6 years in, and they're going to probably want to get rid of him.
Force the man out. He just MVP caliber like 2 years. Well, 2017, right?
Yep, when they won the Super Bowl.
Crazy.
The most disrespectful thing is that I read that the GM said we're bringing in other QBs so Jalen Hurts can compete for the starting position. Like, who else do you have? The Stuffield guy or whoever's I don't even know his name, and there's a reason why.
Yep, I read it too.
Yeah, it's like
they bring in Ben DiNucci.
Well, he's definitely gonna lose that spot. I feel bad for him. But it's like disrespectful to both quarterbacks. It's like, if that's the case, if you don't believe in Jalen Hurts, you should have just tried to mend your relationship with Carson Wentz. Like, what's the point?
Right.
Yeah, Philly.
Jalen Hurts came in and played well, so there shouldn't be a competition. Like, he's the starting quarterback. Simple.
And the small sample size, yeah, he did play well, but there were some holes in his game too where you just saw and you were like, I don't know. You can run all you want to, but after a while, it's gonna catch up to you. So you may want to work on your accuracy and your being a precise quarterback. But at the same time, he didn't have targets either.
Exactly. Like, yeah, there's something to work on, but I mean, you don't have targets. You don't have all you have is Zach Ertz, and when your tight end's your number one option, I mean, that doesn't really mold you too well because, I mean, it's too easy for the defense. They don't even have a running game. So, like, the Eagles they're just a bad team all around.
Hey, I like Miles Sanders. He couldn't stay healthy.
And just caught the injury bug.
Yeah. And Zach Ertz didn't play a lot. Dallas, Gobber, it was that other tight end that Dallas Cowboys wanted, but Philly decided to be petty and traded up the pick right before the Cowboys to get him. And he was injured. Jalen Reagor from TCU was injured. So they definitely, the whole team caught the injury bug. Now, Kyron, Albert, he thinks that Philly lost this trade. Do you think that Philly also lost this trade? Now, but before you respond, or Philly, they got a 2021 third-round draft pick and a conditional 2022 second-round draft pick. Now that conditional is there because really it's a first round draft pick. Carson Wentz, he has to play 75% of the snaps the whole year for it to convert into a first round draft pick, which is most likely going to happen, barring any type of injury. So really it's a third round and next year first round draft pick. So if you look at it, if that changes your mind at all. But do you think that Philly lost this trade?
I do, just like we were talking about 2017. It wasn't that long ago. This took them boys to the Super Bowl and they just won. I don't know why they got rid of him so quick. The man got an injury. I don't know. I don't think that had anything to do with it. There's some inner turmoil within the Eagles organization. I don't know why they got rid of him so quick. I don't see the point. They got all this dead cap space. Carson Wentz is only 28 years old. Like, I don't see the point.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why they got rid of him. Because he played like donkey doo-doo. Like, this man was, Shannon Sharp likes to call him walk it to him Wentz. This man was walking to the other team.
Yeah, he was walking the football to him.
Just going to ignore 2017 though?
Bro, football is what have you done for me lately league.
And yeah, this comes from the guy that every time you ask him about a player, he's like, I need an updated resume. Which Jeff, this is so funny. Like, this is destined to happen. But we need to have a segment called Updated Resume, because the next guy that we talk about, I want to get your opinion on him. But that's after this. But go ahead.
And he just got paid big bucks in 2019. When did he get hurt?
Well, really every year. He got hurt first in 2017, which is another reason why they traded him. Because he got hurt in 2017. That's when he tore his ACL when he had his MVP season. Nick Foles takes him to the Super Bowl. So now...
he got hurt in that playoffs game, too, when he got popped, and Nick Foles had to save the day.
Exactly.
Again.
But they still paid him big bucks like 2 years ago.
Yeah, because the talent's there. Like, his arm strength, like, he's accurate. The talent's there. It's just he can't stay healthy. And then with the situation in Philly, I feel like, and this is another part of his downfall, is because he feels like he has to do too much. That's where, like, it leads to the interceptions and the bad plays and all this other stuff, which is why why Jalen Hurts ends up coming into the game and takes that starting position.
But he could be a backup. But why?
That's the Eagles' fault, though.
You don't want to pay the backup $33 million. What's wrong with that? Why would you do that?
But you still left in dead space, dead cap.
Yeah,
but you also don't want to be a cancer to the locker room either. Which there was already reports that he was. Yeah. That he was already like not getting along with his teammates, and he kind of once again this has kind of been a recurring theme here, but he overstayed his welcome. And people wanted him gone. So I think now, well, I mean, you even saw it like when he got benched in that game where Jalen Hurts made his season debut, the morale of the team was lifted. Like you saw that they actually wanted to play for this guy. Like, we want to play hard for this guy. So even if we don't win, at least we kind of diminish the margin that Carson Wentz had created with the turnovers and everything. So we want to make it a competitive game. Almost win that matchup too, I think, against the Packers or something. And then that's like, okay, well, Jalen Hurts did such a great job. Let's possibly have him as a starter. So I think that's why they were playing so hard, because they didn't want him to look bad. And then Carson Wentz would start the next week. So I think that the locker room favored Jalen Hurts more than Carson Wentz. But when you compare this trade to Jared Goff, because you were on the side of Jared Goff needed to go, Kyron, because Matthew Stafford would take that team to the next level. Is this a different scenario? Because they were both drafted 1 and 2.
Both got paid 1 and 2.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't even know. I don't know what my stance on that would be.
Both the trades were dumb.
Let's just say the Lions got a lot more than Philly did.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, definitely.
Why would you? I still don't understand. Matthew Stafford been in the league
I don't
like
know.
20 years.
Yeah, but he was in a bad situation. Like I'm curious to see. Like now, if it was me, if I was the GM, I wouldn't do it. But I'm curious. I'm curious to see. Okay, when you
How bad
take
they gonna lose?
no, but when you take a quarterback that obviously has talent and put him into a better situation, what can he do? Because we all know the Lions suck. So
Matthew Stafford put up numbers,
yeah, he puts up numbers, but doesn't resort to anything.
but then it's not his fault if he puts up those numbers.
Football's one of those things. It's a lot of things that go into winning the game and everything and individual stats. But like I said, the Rams, better coach, better situation. We'll see if he can stay healthy and what he can do and see if it resorts into wins.
So Deshaun Watson, this is where the other thing for him, at least, where it gets harder, because you see like what it took to trade Matthew Stafford and then that Jared Goff trade, and you see even with this Carson Wentz, even though it really you would think that the Eagles could get so much in return, but still 2 draft picks, really a future third and a future first. And then you think about Deshaun Watson, like everyone's talking about he wants to leave Houston because he doesn't have players around him that can actually help him win and get to a Super Bowl. But you have to think that a team that tries to trade for him, they have to trade basically an arm and a leg, the whole farm, everything, the kitchen sink for this guy. Like,
For real.
he's so talented and he's 25.
Yep.
Not always though. Look at DeAndre Hopkins. They gave him away for nothing.
That is true. We've
Like-
seen them trade for less.
Yeah. I mean, especially at the quarterback position, like obviously it's not like Hopkins requested a trade, but at the quarterback position, especially when you have the talent like Deshaun Watson, like you basically have the organization by their necks.
He really does, because he has a no trade clause.
Yeah, you gonna trade me, goddammit.
Yeah, that no trade clause, that's definitely the kicker here. Like it just gives him so much leverage when it comes to them trying to trade him, because they could really trade him to the Detroit Lions for Jared Goff, but
Yeah,
he won't accept that.
Yep.
Interesting.
When you have an unhappy quarterback, I mean that pretty much just messes up the whole organization. So you have to get rid of them.
Yeah, there's no way he plays a snap in a Houston Texans jersey. There's just no way.
Yeah, no way.
Unless they bring DeAndre Hopkins back or something.
Yeah.
And completely erase his memory of Bill O'Brien and everything
Men in
else
Black.
that's going.
Look
Yeah.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, this man put up a lot with Houston, man. Like it's crazy, and he got the last straw. He had one wish: just keep me involved with
Ray J?
the coaching. Stop it. Keep me involved. Well, they didn't even ask for it. They said that, hey, we're gonna have you involved in the coaching hire, and they lied.
It meant 10 years from now. Not now. We'll tell you when.
Who wins in a versus, Ray J or Marquise Houston?
Marquise Houston.
Um,
It's Marcus Houston. I keep the Marquise.
Oh,
I'm listening to
Marcus.
you.
Yeah, Marcus Houston.
It's a Marcus Houston, obviously.
Oh, okay.
That's not even close.
I don't remember any.
I'm not familiar with
Marcus Houston was in BTK.
Oh,
No, he wasn't.
right? No, he
Yes,
wasn't.
he was.
He was an immature.
Oh,
He
okay.
was on
Yeah.
Sister
was-
Sister.
Omarion.
He was Batman.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
see,
was-
I
he was
Of course,
on-
Omarion is B2K.
This
Yeah.
man
Yeah,
said
but
he
who
was
else was in B2K?
I don't know.
It wasn't Marcus Houston.
Wasn't
He-
it?
Marcus
they were
Houston
both
did
on
it for
You
Lil
Got
Saint.
Served.
Oh my gosh.
You're thinking
Yeah,
of
but I
You
don't
Got
remember
Served.
any songs.
They were both on You Got Served.
Dancing in the water.
I only know two
Touch.
Ray J songs.
Touch.
Actually,
Two.
I had one wish.
3.
He said I hit it first. See that move on for rapper.
I hit it
Kanye
first.
was mad.
Heck yeah.
What was it? One Wish, and then
He had one
That's
song.
it.
I can't remember.
Oh, I do know what
What's
song you're
up?
talking about. Dang, I don't remember.
It was catchy, but I can't remember.
It was catchy, but I don't remember what it was either.
This is an automatic win, though, for Marcus Houston. That song with him and Young Jock. It ain't nothing like the first time.
Oh,
I'm about to tell you I can blow your mind.
yeah, it was a banger.
that was
What
Marcus
was that
Houston.
other song?
Dang, Albert, what's that song, bro?
I don't
I thought
remember.
that was Ray J.
What?
God, let me.
It ain't
The song you
nothing
were
like
just
the
singing.
first time. No, that's Marcus
Yeah.
Houston.
Oh, Sexy Can I?
Yeah,
that's
bro.
it. Yeah,
That's Ray J?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
That's
with
a
Young
bop.
Bird.
With who?
Young Bird.
Young Bird.
He changed his name. You know what Young Bird's new name is?
Oh, Hitmaker?
It,
Tragic.
yeah.
Hitmaker.
I know is Sexy Can.
That song was.
Bro, I did not know that was
It
Ray J.
was. Yep.
Hey, man, fires.
That song was
That
fire.
was the pre-Drake.
All I know is he was D-Money. I'm always sure.
Oh no.
Oh man.
All right, Jeff. This is what I wanted to ask you.
Uh-oh.
You were on my mind. Pause. When I thought about this Von Miller situation where they may
Dropping that
decline.
knee on you.
Oh no.
when I saw that that the Broncos were probably going to decline the team option on Miller's contract, which would make him an unrestricted free agent. I was wondering if Jeff was a GM, would he sign Von Miller? Because when Albert and I talked about this very briefly, he was like, "This man needs to go somewhere," like as if like retirement. I don't know. But I wanted to ask Jeff, if he came to you or his agent, and they're like, "Are you interested in our client, Mr. Von Miller, Super Bowl champ, Super Bowl MVP, been in the Pro Bowl every year except for 1 year because he missed almost a whole year, 2 years, and he's been All Pro, first team defensive. Are you interested? Would you like, heck yeah, it's Von Miller? Or would you say, I need an updated resume?"
Well, let me ask you this, Dylan. Any job interview that you go to, they always ask you for a resume, don't they?
They do.
All right.
It includes pass too.
What'd you say, Kyron?
So it includes the pass too.
Yeah, it does. But you don't send an old resume to your new potential
No,
employer.
it don't got to be old. It can be what you did before that. It can still be on the resume.
Yeah, it'll still be there. But you still need that updated work history. Where are you currently working right now? What have you done for me? Or what will you do for me? I need to see the progression.
So what if the job in the past is like a bigger job than you have now? Which can very well happen.
Yeah. could
Like
very
the
well
job
happen.
in the past has what that job wants, like at that specific point in time.
Yeah, that's a good point. But we're talking about football.
I am too.
It's an updated resume league, man. What have you done for me lately? It takes one snap and your whole career is over. You gotta.
So because
You
he
gotta
had
keep-
that, because he had that freak injury during training camp, his career's over.
No, not that it's over, but it's just like I will sign him, but like I need to, like, obviously, like I wouldn't pay him like I'll give him like a max contract or anything like that. but gotta see. When was the last time he played? Like 2 years ago?
Just last year.
Last year, he missed 1 year. Yeah, so basically, yeah, I will go ahead and sign him. But what, Albert?
I was with you. We were on the same page until you said, "Yeah, I would sign him." What? He don't have an updated resume.
Oh, well, of course
But
he does it. It's not his
he was
fault.
hurt. Yeah, he was hurt.
All right, so
I'm not
Albert.
Yeah.
Obviously, he had no sacks, no type of production this year because of the freak injury. But the year before, he had 8 sacks. That's pretty low for a Von Miller type of edge rusher. But 8 sacks. I'm sure he was being double teamed. I think Bradley Chubb was out, who was like the guy on the opposite side that is his, his Robin. So when he's out for the year, that means the offensive line is focused on Miller, kind of like the J.J. Watt situation in Houston. So 8 sacks. The year before, this is not that long ago, only 3 years ago, 14.5 sacks that season. The highest sacks that he's had in 1 year is like 18.5 sacks. So are you telling me this man can't get you maybe another 8 to 10 sacks on a really good team?
Maybe on like 4 to 6, 8 to 10. No.
What was Von Miller now?
Injury,
31.
exactly. Injury changes a lot.
It does.
What's his injury?
It was something. No, give me 1 second. Go ahead and finish your thought, Albert.
Yeah, like he's 31, coming off this injury. I mean, obviously he still has time in the game, right? 31 isn't like the max age, or
That's the prime, especially for a D lineman.
But it's like, where would he fit now? Like, what team he could fit? Honestly, he could fit on a lot of teams, but it depends on like what you're looking for, right? Because if you're looking for that 14.5 sacks per year, then you probably aren't. You're probably not going to get that, and you got to put them with. You can't put him on a team that's like that doesn't have some veterans in the game, because he can't be surrounded by a bunch of young people trying to play. It just doesn't work. Not as a linebacker. Maybe if like they had like a good like safety or free safety that was a veteran that could complement each other, then that would be good. But nah, not as a linebacker.
I get you. I guess.
And my question is, did he have the same defensive coordinator?
No, Wade Phillips, I think he had retired by that last year or so.
See, that could play a role too.
And the Denver Broncos they've had like 2 to 3 coaches since they won that Super Bowl, since Gary Kubiak left.
Yeah.
So they've had a lot of coaching changes. Quarterback situation has been shaky since Peyton Manning retired. They haven't had good quarterbacks, wide receivers, everything. I think they were talking about trades at one point, but it was hard to trade them. Now, Albert or Kyron, Jeff, that's for all 3 of you. What would be a great place for him? Maybe Albert might say retirement, so Jeff and Kyron. What would be a good landing spot? I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. My boy, he's from
He's from
DeSoto. He's from DeSoto.
I would like him coming to the Cowboys, but we just know it's not happening.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not happening because we don't have the money to afford him. Now, I'm hearing the Raiders, which is something he would do because AFC West.
Injury.
You didn't want me. I'm gonna go to the rival team.
That would be a good pick with the Raiders.
It would be a dumb move because you just got rid of a generational talent in Khalil Mack not too long ago, and you're gonna try to replace him with Von Miller. I understand you got a surplus of future draft picks, but still, I still think
Von Miller's
that
a
was
linebacker,
dumb.
isn't he?
Outside linebacker, yeah.
Put him with the Steelers.
No, they're already good.
Yeah, basically what I'm hearing is that Ben Roethlisberger is as much of a Steeler as you are right now, and all four of us. Like, he could probably be gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
Man.
He needs to go.
He does, but the team is also going to go as far as any type of Super Bowl aspirations, unless you can get a Deshaun Watson. But you got to trade T.J. Watt, Derek Watt, and J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt's not even on the team, but you have to trade him too.
And the first time ever, they're gonna add Mike Tomlin. They're gonna add a coach to it.
Oh, no. Add this coach in here.
Bro, what if
Ben-
they could trade coaches? That'd be crazy.
They did.
That would be crazy.
What's the guy?
A head coach?
Yeah, Bill Belichick. He got traded from the Browns to the Jets, something like that. At one point, Doc Rivers got traded from the Celtics to the Clippers. Jason Kidd got traded from Brooklyn to Milwaukee. So it's happened before. It's just very, very rare.
Dang, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. All right, I say Cowboys. What do y'all say?
I don't know. I don't think they're letting them go just yet.
You don't think so?
Oh, they are.
They are?
That's what they basically said.
Basically.
Yeah.
Said.
I got Raiders.
Honestly, I have no clue.
I want them to come to the Cowboys.
Let's go.
Do something for the Cowboys.
Hey,
How does an outside linebacker work? Like, does he take snaps away from Jalen Smith or Banderish, or does he? Because he
Probably
really plays.
Banderish.
He plays up front, right? He's not like linebacker. He kind of plays up there with the D line.
yeah.
It depends on the defense, the defensive strategy. Because I'm pretty sure he's at his best when he's rushing the passer.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think he's that quick where he can go east and west, like trying to tackle someone.
Yeah.
You need to take it away from Banderish.
Brandon Rich, ever since that neck injury,
Exactly.
hasn't
Yeah.
been the same.
It's kind of
Yeah.
sad, man, because he had such a great rookie year.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A
And
career.
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I can't trust the Cowboys, man.
You know what would be the
May
most
not do
Houston
make
Texans
distance.
thing? They signed him after just getting rid of one veteran. And then they say, see, Deshaun Watson, we have a winning culture now.
Yep.
We brought on a Super Bowl champ.
Yep.
First of all, you gotta see how this man even bounces back from that injury.
Yeah, it was a dislocated ankle. Non-contact.
Not you, Jeff. You said you signed him.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely signing him.
I'm signing him too.
After obviously you gotta see, how he has to come work out for you first. I'm sure everyone works out before they
You think Von Miller has to work out for a team with that resume?
No.
after that injury, yes.
You think Denzel Washington goes to auditions?
No.
Michael Jordan had to work out for the Wizards.
Yeah, well, he owned the team. Basically, he owned the team. That was crazy. He was like president and a player on the team. Like, so if someone that passing the ball, he like, all right, pack your bags at halftime.
That's funny. Nah,
Oh.
but a dislocated ankle, yeah, he should be able to bounce back, no problem.
Yeah.
They made the X tryout. Everybody got a tryout.
Des Bryant.
Yeah.
I don't know what team will put this man in position to succeed.
Boy, we thought you answered.
The Ravens. Does this seem like a Ravens type of move?
That wouldn't be bad, actually.
The
If,
Ravens-
Defense.
if the
Don't
Browns
really
don't get
blitz.
J.J. Watt, maybe they go out after a Von Miller. I can see him being on any AFC North team, really, because he's gritty.
Yeah, I think
Bills.
The Browns. Ooh, the Bills. That's a good one. Yeah, the Bills. That's my pick. The Bills. I like that. I think that would work perfectly.
Yeah, I'm changing my pick too. Dallas Cowboys. Let's go. Kansas City Chiefs. I've heard Tampa Bay, like now that they won a Super Bowl and Tom Brady is there, that's like the most attractive destination for any free agent. So I've heard like
Yeah.
J.J. Watt possibly going to Tampa Bay. It's so unfair. Just come to Dallas.
He not gonna go.
Just take a 99% pay cut and come to Dallas.
Tampa Bay ain't got the money to keep all those people, so they definitely not going back to the Super Bowl next year.
Tampa?
Yeah.
Some players gonna have to get some stuff, give some change up.
And they're not gonna do it.
That doesn't happen.
Nope.
Hey, Mike Evans said he would already.
Yeah, Mike
Boy,
Evans.
nobody care about it, Mike Evans.
We'll see if Chris Godwin comes back.
He not.
He out.
Shaq Barrett.
Shaq Barrett. Yep, they gone.
They gonna disappear like that one meme.
like when Seattle when they won their Super Bowl, they lost a lot of people.
Everybody.
Like the whole Legion of Boom. They're like the Legion of Boo. Like
Boo
everyone
boo.
had left. The M had left. Nope. Only person there is KJ Wright and my guy Wagner. Bobby Wagner is such a beast. Man, if I could have a guy like that on the Cowboys, I would still take Earl Thomas, really. I'm not even joking about that. I would take Earl Thomas. I really would.
I mean, we'll take anything at this point. Better than what we have.
We're not Philly. We were this close to actually having home field advantage. Having home field advantage against Tom Brady and the Buccaneers.
We would got whooped in Dallas. That's all we would have.
Yeah, we would have. But
come see Tom Brady kill the Dallas Cowboys.
Basically.
Man.
Jeff, you weren't here, so I just wanted to show you that you have a 500 record. Congratulations. You don't have a losing record anymore. You're 20-20.
Turn up.
And Kyron, I'm coming for that first place spot. So,
oh man, I'm about to take off.
Yeah, I'm about to finish Albert.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Cheetah.
Nah.
Well, let's see.
It's gonna be like I'm just be walking up some stairs. I'm gonna catch Albert. Then I'm gonna catch Dylan.
Don't put that D on
Kyron. Pause.
Well, let's see the 5 games for week 9. It's already week 9. That's wild.
Crazy.
The game that's happening right now, I have not looked at the score. I'm sure it started by now. It's probably halftime. But we have the Brooklyn Nets versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Not the matchup that we wanted to see because KD is out. Kyron, I don't know why you're such a fan. The man can't even stay on the court. And AD is out. So we still get
no.
Oh, AD.
No, he's just out to All-Star break, and then they'll reevaluate his injury, see if he's ready to come back. But let Albert tell it he should not play the rest of the 42 games that are remaining.
They're not playing all 82 games this season.
Yeah, they're playing 72, but they're only 30 games deep.
Oh, they're playing 72?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought they were doing like 56 like they did that one year with the lockout.
What do you think the NBA is? They wanted to play 85.
Never mind. I take my statements back.
So Kyrie was out last game because of back tightness. I know you probably saw him with that walking stick, that big wrench in his hand.
Or if you want to get some muscle relaxers.
So he was out.
Muscle relax.
But he came back tonight to face his former teammate. I'm sure that he wanted to have the guy that he could finally say was the most he could actually trust in clutch moments to be alongside him, but he's out, as I said, KD. But anyway, who wins this matchup? Nets or Lakers?
Picking the Lakers this time.
I'm picking the Lakers. James Harden, we saw it.
Ooh.
I saw him against the Suns.
He ain't no joke.
Cooking.
I gotta pick. That's hard. I gotta pick the Nets too.
Okay.
I think that
Anybody know the score right now?
Mm-mm. I didn't even know the game was tonight.
Yeah, it started at 9, so it's probably like third quarter by now. Should be almost over, really.
Oh no.
Uh,
It's 55-70. The Lakers losing.
Let's go.
The one time I went against the Nets, bro.
yeah, you crazy.
Oh, because his boy's not playing. That's why.
Just because KD ain't playing, James Harden is.
I thought the death of the Lakers.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I forgot James Harden was there.
Well, what the hell? Where are you living?
In the Ice Age.
A lot has happened
Polar
since
Express.
since episode 44, Jeff.
Oh man,
Yeah,
James
it's
Harden got
crazy.
17. Joe Harris got 16. Yeah, not
Yeah,
looking good.
The Lakers ain't the same without AD.
No, they're not. But LeBron, still enough time for him. I'm sure he's not panicking.
He's not the GOAT.
Yeah, okay.
He's not the GOAT, but he's
So
number 2. Very close.
Put Michael Jordan on that Lakers team right
it's
now.
enough time.
And they're beating. That's-
Okay, this
Where
man.
did that come from? That man went 0 to 100 so quickly. He said he's not the GOAT. Put Michael Jordan on that Lakers team. Same squad, same jersey, Staples Center. Game 7.
No warm up.
No Scotty.
Yeah. It's enough time for LeBron to come back and do that. I wonder where I'm going to shoot.
We'll see what happens.
Bro, tell me why this man's been wearing jerseys all his life, but it always seems too small for him. You ever see him like go and try to like readjust all the
This man
time,
be
going up the court?
We do the Harlem Shake doing it.
LeBron James
Yeah,
likes his stuff extra fitted.
Trying to put
Yeah.
his jersey in place.
Yeah.
I just play ball, man. All right, Trey. I'm about to say Trey Songz. Yeah. Trey Young, he just dropped 40 the other night. He's playing a lot better since I dissed him for a whole episode. He and the Atlanta Hawks, which they have a lot of guys out. Bogdanovich, I think Hunter is out, DeAndre Hunter, Rajon Rondo, and also the Boston Celtics. They have a lot of people out too. Marcus Smart. I think even Kemba's out again. So both are missing guys, but this is a Friday matchup. I picked this one instead of the Jazz Clippers game because in that one too, on the Clippers side, Kawhi is still out and PG. So I was like, nah, let's just go ahead with this one. At least the all stars on these two teams are playing. But who wins this matchup?
Celtics.
I'm gonna go with the Celtics, even
Jason
though
Tatum
I'm
dropping
not very confident in them.
hot 40.
They're trash this year, man.
They are.
They are.
I'm going to go with the Hawks.
Oh, why?
Upset alert.
You
Just
got
because
to be
y'all picked the
upset.
Trey Young can't do it by himself.
Don't
They're
worry
about to
it.
they're
At
about
least
to
on the
they're about to
Celtics.
give John Collins the boot.
Yeah, that is true.
Yep.
All-star Rondo coming.
This man
What?
cannot stay on the court to save his life.
He just
This
don't want
man-
to play in the regular season.
No.
That's probably what it is. They got
Yeah,
to something because this man basically doing highway robbery now.
I'm still waiting for all the money that the Mavs gave him.
Boy,
We deserve
that
every
man-
penny back. Man, we
Just
traded Jay
collecting
Crowder.
checks.
We traded
Terrible.
so many good people. That just seemed like they're
Crowder
great.
cold.
Crowder is cold. He had probably the best rookie preseason.
Who's
career.
the GM for the Mavs?
Donnie Nelson.
Still?
Bro, we've gone through this before. This is not a vu
I,
moment. This
I
is the
remember you saying this, bro. What?
it happened the same way. I was waiting for it. I said in my head before he said it. I said still in my head. I should have done it at the same time.
This explains everything.
What do you
This
mean?
explains everything. Donnie Nelson been the general manager since I like the Mavs.
But
Jeez.
who knows how long ago that was? You jumped ship for so many teams. I can't keep track.
Man, I like Mark Cuban as a businessman, and he's down to earth. But come on, man, it's time to make some changes, dog.
Hey, we're back in 19th place. We're not in 14th place anymore. COVID messed everything up for a little bit there.
Slowly but surely.
All right, so we have the Celtics. Albert just wanted to be a rebel and pick the Hawks. He doesn't actually believe in them.
I don't.
Now, these two.
Warrior games.
Well, I had to pick this one. These are your guys right here.
Yeah, who you gonna pick, Jeff?
Yeah, well, where does your loyalty lie? Because last week it didn't even lie with Steph, and LaMelo wasn't even his opponent. It was Brooklyn.
Didn't they lose?
Yeah, they did. So you were correct, but where's the loyalty as a fan? But these two could have been teammates, but they're not. They're on opposite teams, and they face each other Saturday. Who do you have, Jeff? Or should we come back to you because you're going to give us a 15-minute monologue?
Lights.
I think I will have
15 minutes
to go. With the Hornets.
Oh, City. I'm going with them too.
Oh,
Draymond's going to shoot another 8-second buzzer beater, as Albert said.
Oh.
Boy, Terry Rozier's out, bro. I'm going with the Warriors.
Oh, Rozier's out?
Let's go, Kyron. Warriors.
Yep.
Is Devontae Graham back in? I think he is, right?
I don't even know.
I think he is. So, yeah, the offense. Defense is going to be trash. Steph's going to drop 50. And his dad's going to watch the game too? Oh, yeah, he definitely dropped 50. But I'm going with the Hornets because of Gordon Hayward. He's my X factor. Let's go. All right. Pistons versus the Magic. Game of the week.
Did Jeff just say the Warriors?
Nope. He said Hornets.
I thought he just said the Warriors. I'm about to say, trying to jump ship.
I've been watching these Hornet games, so I like what I'm seeing. I'm not liking what I'm seeing from the Warriors.
That's why they're gonna be the top of the West.
I never said that. I just said they're making playoffs.
You still think that?
Yes.
What place are they in?
8th, I believe.
Ooh, okay.
All right, so I'm going with the Magic on this one. Pistons, they have nobody except for Jeremy Grant.
Magic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Magic too.
Yeah, for real. I got the Magic.
Cole Anthony going crazy.
Didn't he fracture his thumb or something?
Oh, don't tell me that. I know.
This my guy right here. I feel like he needed one more year with Chris Paul, and that would just take him to the next level as a professional. Like, this man he's a dog. Like, he's a straight killer. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander versus Collins. Right?
Why does
Wrap around his jersey.
that Oklahoma City jersey look so crispy?
Like, you like it?
Yeah.
They put some flour and baking soda with it.
Oh my god. Icy white, bro.
Versus Colin Sexton. He's only good when he's playing Kyrie and wears his shoes at the same time.
Got his jersey number and everything.
But who wins this one? I picked the Thunder just because I like SGA so much.
I have no idea.
I got the Cavs, baby.
I'm going with the Cavs.
Let's go.
Y'all think this is the first week when they were 4-0?
Don't sleep on them.
I don't
We're
know.
in week
Thunder,
9, guys. Week 9
Thunder trash too. They're like 13 and 14
in the West.
Yeah, so like everybody better than them.
Yeah, I'm going with the Thunder.
Let's go. Me and Jeff, we're on the same team this week.
They both number 14 in their conference.
Albert, just
Yeah,
coming
but
for you.
the East is worse.
You're not.
So
And it's not like the Thunder lose by double digits. It's usually a close game. It's just they don't know how to close out.
Do not like these jerseys.
What?
yes,
No, any basketball jerseys that have ads on them, they just look so cheap to me. Only like the Cavs.
They're all of them.
The Cavs actually look. It like
Oh,
blends
sponsor?
in. Yeah,
Mm.
it just looks like so cheap. Like I would never would.
It looks worse than NASCAR cars with all their sponsors or soccer jerseys with their
But
big old
that's what
sponsor.
you're used to seeing. That we weren't used to seeing ads on the NBA jerseys.
Yeah, but it makes them more money, so it makes sense. They may look cheap, but it makes the sport more money, revenue-wise. All right.
I'm just gonna keep shaking my head.
You don't like any team with their sponsor, like no team at all.
I haven't seen every team, but the Cavs don't look bad because it actually looks like it blends in. Like
Yeah,
like
with that jersey.
Yeah, with the lows, it's just like the big patch, like a Boy Scout patch. Like it's just not. It doesn't flow with it.
For Oklahoma, what do you call yourselves, Kyron? Oklahomans. What do y'all call? Yeah, they're used to the gas station, so
Yeah,
I feel like
When
Houston Rockets or even the Mavericks, we need a Bucky's on ours.
yeah,
I
you're
drive
right.
and the
halfway.
Buckies.
When I drive halfway to Oklahoma, I do stop at a Love's gas station in between
Yeah,
points.
that's true.
What do you say, Jeff, about Bucky's?
I've never been to Buckies.
Oh,
What?
I haven't either.
The city.
what?
Oh, that's like the Disney World of gas stations.
Exactly.
I thought it was a grocery store.
It is. It's a
It
Disney
is.
World
It's
in there.
everything.
Yeah,
It's a mall. It's a gas station.
it's like Costco of gas stations.
it's a food court. It's everything.
They have restrooms.
Hey, their restrooms are actually nice too.
Yeah, they're
For being
clean.
gas- Yes.
Like you're
they're
not
actually
afraid.
nice.
You're not when you use a urinal. You're not afraid to like pull down on the little thing to flush it.
Yeah, I'd be scared.
Look at Jeff.
Every-
They
whole
in their
leg up.
restrooms.
Every Buckies are far.
Yeah.
There's one in
Just Denton.
Terrell, Texas. Denton.
Far.
Yeah,
Denton's not that far.
I mean, pretty soon they will have one in your backyard. I mean, where you're
20
about to live.
miles.
Exactly.
It's the same guy that said that Lil M isn't far.
Mm-hmm.
Make up your mind. All right, Jeff. This is a two-part of second part of update your resume or updated resume. What'd you like better? Update your resume or updated resume?
Update your resume.
Update your resume. Okay.
I don't know. Updated resume.
Update your resume. Update.
Yeah. It
Update.
does. It's shorter.
Okay. Well, these two guys, they won't be playing for those cities that you see on the jerseys on the graphic. They're both sitting out until their respective organizations can figure out a way to move them somewhere else, whether that's trade or buy them out, cut them, any one of those scenarios. But let's say that both of these guys, you have an opportunity to get them, but only one, really. You only have one roster spot. You're a GM. Which one are you giving a call to?
Definitely Andre Drummond.
I
This
mean,
man's averaging a double-double.
Those are like all-star numbers to me.
Mm-hmm.
17 and 13. Really, 18 and 14, you can almost say.
I'm surprised the Cavs are even like thinking about trading this man. I don't know what's
They
wrong.
have 50 big men. They have Jared Allen over there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry, Blake Griffin, but you ain't been the same since you left the Clippers.
Nope.
Even then, he wasn't the same.
Lob
you
seed,
could-
boy.
Real dunks, man. That man knees come.
Even when he was on the Clippers, let's be honest, all we remember him was from his dunks. They didn't like do anything in the playoffs. That's all you remember is Blake Griffin from. Don't remember him for his defense. Just the same old thing. Highlight
Yeah.
reel.
Yeah,
Yep.
and he hasn't had one of those in some years,
Yep.
which proves my point. Update your resume.
Get Andre
Whatever,
Drummond
definitely.
on the Nets. Because I'm on the Nets right now.
If he goes on the Nets, I'm having a temper tantrum.
For real.
Get him on
To
the
the table.
Nets.
Why?
They definitely getting rid of DeAndre Jordan.
No, they're not. I'm telling you, this
No.
is basically
I would.
this is as close to nepotism as you can get. Like they're not even related, but you can pretty much say that KD and Kyrie they love DeAndre. They'll keep him around just so he can get a chip.
Yeah, I don't know why, because shit, wouldn't be on my team.
He wouldn't be on mine either because he was trash with Dallas when he came.
Yeah, you're trash with the Clippers.
Yeah,
He was just another big body, which still did not make sense for me to have Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan on the same team starting. Like, none of them can work outside the post. They don't like. Oh my
City.
gosh.
Blake Griffin he could shoot threes, but it wasn't
okay.
consistently.
Yeah,
He was in the
They-
mid range a little bit.
yeah, that man. Phew.
Yeah, it's
No arc.
Line drive.
Mm-hmm.
That
So you-
LeBron.
So you want to see him go to the Nets, Kyron?
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're rebounding. They need rebounding over there. That's a perfect marriage.
Of course, I would love to see him come to the Mavericks. I'll get rid of Porzingis.
That didn't happen.
Oh
It ain't.
man.
No, I won't get rid of Porzingis because he can actually play the 4 if someone like Drummond's on the team.
Exactly.
So I won't get rid of him. But I'm hearing the Raptors or is a likely trade partner. I think the
Come to
Celtics
the
should definitely try.
Oh yeah, Celtics.
Trailblazers, we already saw Hassan Whiteside and Nurkic try to play on the same court, and it didn't work out. So there's no way Drummond.
Nurkic always injured.
I know, but when he does come back, what are you gonna do with Drummond then?
He can come off the bench.
I don't
be
want to see him
honest.
go there at all.
Do y'all see Blake Griffin going to the Lakers?
You do. You go his ass home.
Albert said he should go back to the Clippers.
No, I didn't say that.
A couple years back, he should have went to Oklahoma, bro.
Oh yeah, with him and Russ.
Man, was freaking from Oklahoma. I didn't see why he didn't go.
Exactly. He's
Yeah,
he's
you're
from
right.
Oklahoma. He don't want to go back.
Better
You're
than
right.
Detroit.
Oh, so let me go to Detroit.
He should have went back to Oklahoma to finish his degree because basketball ain't it.
Nah, he was going crazy on the Sooners.
Man.
The thing about Blake Griffin, man, like Albert said, all we know him for is his dunks. This man never like evolved his game. He barely can shoot the 3 now. And that's not even consistent.
Bro, he
This
shooting
man shooting 36.
36.5. That's like people's 3-point percentage.
Exactly.
And you play around the rim?
Oh my god.
That's even worse.
Exactly. That's
He does. He actually does shoot a lot of threes with
He
Detroit.
does.
I mean, the fact the man doesn't have like what's up? Like you really can't dunk, or like what's going on? Like he really can elevate.
He probably can elevate in the open court, but
That man's the
stuff he
J.R.
was
Smith
doing-
of the Pistons.
what he was doing back in the day, that's probably long gone, man.
Mid range and all that nonsense.
Boy, he just thought he traveled across the country, thought he developed the game on the flight. He was, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
Or maybe, do y'all think he lazy? Like, have y'all ever pulled up to the court and y'all just be like, man, I'm just gonna shoot. I'm just gonna shoot today.
No,
Ain't
because I
gonna do
can't
nothing
shoot.
extra.
Well, I'm a jump shooter, so that's all I do.
Yeah. If I want my team to lose, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna just shoot today.
I think he's had so many injuries in his knees, or he probably has like no type of like what they call that, like in between the bones where the bones don't meet.
So
I'm
they
sure
just
that's probably it's probably
Cartilage.
it's probably worn off now. So it's probably just bone to bone, and he probably doesn't even want to put his body through that. I'm sure it takes a lot,
Yeah,
and it's probably all mental too. He's probably like, if I step 1 foot in the paint, I'm probably gonna be out for the year again.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what that means? Retire.
He could arguably be one of the best big men in the league if he would have evolved his game.
It's too. I don't know. It's something about his body. Like sometimes your body just can be your enemy. Like Zion, I think his body it won't allow him to have a consistent jump shot where he can shoot outside beyond the 3-point line.
No, that's just that Creole and Cajun food down there.
He taking trips to Lake Charles.
Here we go again.
Oh man.
I don't know why this picture keeps coming up. I told the intern, do not put this picture back up. Why is Carmelo so small?
This is just
Jeff, you see how LaMelo's looking down on Carmelo?
Yeah,
Like
I see.
you thought you were Melo until I came. Speaking of retirement.
Ooh.
only person retiring is another ball member.
Lonzo's trash, boy. That man let Dame win the game single-handedly.
He ain't let. Dame took that.
That's true. But go ahead, guys. Jeff, I tried to be the representative for LaMelo, but we need the guy that actually runs his fan page on Instagram. So, since you're here, I want you two to go ahead and debate this. And really, this all started, Jeff. I don't know.
Leaving the debate.
I don't know if you saw the trend, but it was like hashtag who's the real Melo, something like that. And there were people on there, basically the majority was saying that, if you're 25, you know who the real Melo is. It's Carmelo. And then other people started chiming in. I'm 22, and Carmelo is still the real Melo. So it seemed like a lot of people view Carmelo as the real Melo. But what do you say to that?
Well, Dylan, I know you probably expected a big show or whatever, but unfortunately, I'm sorry to bust your bubble. But Melo is the real Melo.
Let's go.
You said Melo is the real Melo?
Yeah, Carmelo.
Oh,
Let's go.
dang. Well, that's like the most anticlimactic thing that ever happened in Pod Ties history. All right, well, so far, based off of LaMelo's first half statistics, who do you think is having the best rookie year? LaMelo, or do you think Carmelo had a better rookie year? Because we talked about this. Albert thinks that Carmelo should have won. He thinks that Carmelo should have won Rookie of the Year in 2003, but there's a reason why he didn't win. Maybe it was because his rookie year wasn't all that great. But we know that LaMelo is having an amazing, almost a historical rookie year. So what do you have to say about that?
I'm not familiar with Melo's rookie season, but
Oh, damn.
but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna do my research on Melo's rookie season. I can't. I gotta let LaMelo's season.
Now this
come
man
to
want
an
to see
end.
both sides. I'm trying to start something here.
He trying to start a bot.
Yes, I'm trying to start something here. Jeff, do you think that LaMelo can take the nickname Melo from Carmelo? Do you
Oh,
think
yeah,
that
100%.
you think he can have a better career, a more successful career than Carmelo? That's maybe what I should be asking.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Let's go. There we go.
This man's a walking triple double, man. He's only 19. He's only getting started.
Let's go. Let's go, Kyron.
Sir, yes, sir.
He's gonna be known for more than a scorer, Albert.
Oh.
First of all,
Oh, he pulling up the stats.
Dun, dun, dun.
Melo came out of Oak Hill. Second of all,
What? We came out of Lake Highlands, so
What's your point?
second of all, Melo won the NCAA championship.
No one cares about that.
Okay,
Melo went
third of
overseas?
all, Melo
third of all,
how
Carmelo
many
won
Olympic
a
rings?
Pulitzer Award. How many NBA players do you know won a Pulitzer Award?
How many,
But
how
that is
many-
something Albert would say.
How many Olympic gold medals this man got?
Oh,
Nobody cares about that either.
that's
It's
what
actually
people say.
it actually does matter.
That's what people say when their player hasn't won a chip.
Right?
No, because people forget how hard it is to first of all get on the Olympic team, let alone win an actual gold
Bro,
medal.
it's Carmelo.
Hey,
of course
hey.
he's gonna represent
Hey,
the
let me
nation.
no.
country.
Hey, let me ask y'all this. When has they ever brought up LeBron James' gold medals?
Melo has more medals than LeBron.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
They both started playing in 04 when they lost.
Yeah,
and
but
then in
LeBron
08.
didn't play in the last one.
Oh, well, yeah, because gold medals don't matter. I mean,
It does.
I won't say that the Olympics is great and it's great to represent your country, but after you just won the finals 2 weeks ago, you're not going to go and play in the Olympics.
Oh,
Carmelo would know that feeling
Exactly.
of fatigueness.
It
Gold
don't even
medals
matter.
don't
Melo's
matter.
always going to be considered one of the best scorers of all time.
I didn't ask that. I asked Jeff, does he think that LaMelo will one day be the actual Melo and take that title away? And then will he be so great that people will ask one day, hey, wasn't there a Melo before this Melo?
How do you even compare?
I don't think so. I think he's
How
the
does
original.
LeBron even win Rookie of the Year? His team didn't even go to the playoffs.
Because he's.
I don't understand that. I don't understand
Phenom.
that.
Who did he have on his team?
Who did Melo have on his team in 2003?
I'm sure he had better pieces since his team had
No, he didn't. You can't name one person from that team.
I don't know.
Aaron
who was
Smith
on either
wasn't even
team.
drafted then.
Was Aaron the Flalo on there?
Nah, he was probably in middle school.
He didn't even come to 2007.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Boy, I forgot about Aaron Flalo. He said that. And he was a decent three-point shooter.
Bro, he had. Hold on. They were in sixth place. They
Watch
had
this.
Birdman.
Oh, not Birdman.
Hey,
Hey,
he
a
stuck
champion.
around.
He's a
Not
champion.
Chris Angel.
Hey, he's a champion. You put some respect on his name.
He had probably one of the greatest point guards to ever play, and Earl Boykins, 5'5".
This man. I'm taller than this man.
Marcus Camby,
Oh, my God.
Nene.
Hey.
Hey, Nene.
Yeah.
Nene was cold.
Ew, he was
Andre-
not cold.
Andre Miller.
Now,
After
you put some
76ers
respect
days.
on Andre Miller.
Yes, put some
After
respect on that.
76ers days. This ain't the Andre Miller for the 76ers. All right.
All right, let's go to the Cavs. Let's go to the Cavs.
I remember.
Kevin Oley, Ira Newby,
Whoa.
DeJuan Wagner. Come on now.
What?
No, I'm not.
Hall of Famer.
I'm actually not naming the guys.
Yeah.
Ilgauskas, Ricky Davis. He was cold. Carlos
Yep.
Boozer.
Yeah, what?
DeJounte Jopp was on that team. What?
Yes.
Jason Capono. He was cold too.
Carlos
Okay.
Boozer was cold back then.
Yeah, Carlos Boozer was cold. They were 35 and 47. They would be in the playoffs in today's East.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Just said Marcus Camby.
Hey, Marcus Camby was cold.
He was.
Don't go there.
He was, but he wasn't lead nobody to no damn champions.
Well, when we look back on LaMelo's long career, because I'm a fan now, I will say I am a hypocrite because I was dogging Jeff all those months. But when we look back on his long successful career, we're gonna ask who was on his rookie team.
Gordon Hayward.
Cody Zeller, Malik Monk.
Hey, Malik Monk need to give up that jersey.
You got Terry Rozier.
Which one?
That's what I'm
The number
saying,
one.
Kyron.
The number
Don't
one
whisper
jersey.
it. Say it, Kyron.
Oh,
What?
say he got Terry Rozier.
Scary Terry?
Gordon Hayward.
30 points?
Terrors are cold.
25 points a game?
We
Terry
got the
Rozier's
old
cool.
Andre Miller. We got
Hey.
the old.
He wasn't old then.
Yes, he was. I watched this man play. After his Denver days, he was
Well, I mean,
done.
He always played old.
He played
That's just-
old.
That was his,
Yeah.
his
was
style
old,
of
yeah.
play.
We had the old AI. We had the young and dumb JR. We had the
That's no different from the veteran JR.
yeah, that's true.
You had Kenyon Martin.
Kenyon Martin was cold, man. That man was cold. This man, Errol Boykins, 5'5". This man run between your legs. Man, come on. They set this man up for failure.
No, you had more than enough pieces to win a championship.
Oh, heck no. Out of the West with Kobe?
Yes,
and the Suns?
when Kobe didn't have Shaq before Pau Gasol, you had an open window to win.
When? Not with the Suns,
The Suns never made it to the finals.
but they still were the Suns.
Yeah, they were. I agree. I mean, the Mavs had to play them all the time.
Even the Mavs were better than the Nuggets.
No, y'all beat us in the playoffs.
Yeah, but that was like later on. And that was off of, man, that's the year we got beat by Kobe.
Yeah, it was. First of all, we should have won that series. You and the rest.
It was
cheated.
like one out of 11. We went.
Carmelo was younger, and he had more pieces than T-Mac did. Kobe, yeah, you had the Spurs, but they didn't win. They only won like once every 4 years back then.
Who had more pieces than Kobe?
Bro, Smush Parker, Kwame Brown, Chris Mim.
Hey, they used to be cold in 2K.
Okay, in 2K because of Kobe. I'm sure that you had 50 field goal attempts with Kobe.
Yep.
No, I had Smush Parker, boy. Smush Parker was cold.
1
Get outta
point.
here.
Derek Fisher. They always had Derek Fisher.
No, they didn't. He went to Utah when Shaq left.
Yeah, but he came back.
Yeah, when Pau Gasol came. Derek Fisher always found a way to be on contending teams.
Yeah, that's true.
He knew when to leave.
Yeah.
Sucker.
Except when Matt Barnes was there.
That's funny. All right, well, seemed like I had to defend LaMelo because Jeff wants to be peacemaker. All right,
Hey,
so
I say
Who would-
he'll have a better career.
who would
Boy,
win?
boy,
Who would win in a one-on-one matchup? Prime, rookie, Carmelo, or LaMelo right now?
Bruh, LaMelo get dropped off.
Thank you. We forgot Melo had hops.
Yep, dunking all over that man.
Yes. Melo dunked on Yao Ming.
Oh wow.
Okay, we got some.
I'm not going to
there's
give
a lot
Albert the satisfaction. I'm going with LaMelo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, boy, you just smoking.
Who wins in a
Oh.
2v2? LaMelo and Jeff, or Carmelo and Albert? Kyron.
Oh, that's too easy. Can't no. Nah.
Well, Melo's still going crazy, bro.
Exactly.
LaMelo's not guard that man.
Can't nobody guard.
You said
Exactly.
he
Can't nobody guard
scores 12
him.
points. That's a good night for Carmelo.
And Prime?
Hey, not prime.
Oh, Prime? Yeah, Prime. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
But Prime Jeff? Jeff's never been better. He's been in the gym.
Prime Jeff was scoring on the wrong basket.
High school. Oh man. I wish I had my phone right there. I can have my phone on the practice floor.
Man, that man, Coach Wally didn't specify that we were switching sides.
Boy, everybody knew but you. Literally, everybody knew.
Nobody was guarding him.
Exactly. He was the only one down there. We were like, "Wait, what are you doing?"
Oh man.
Hey, man,
Oh,
that man, Coach Wally had something against me.
yeah, he got tired of you scoring for the other team.
Oh, bro. Coach Haynes hated me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we still need this Jeff Albert matchup.
Yep.
Albert keep running.
Waiting. Ooh.
I'm about to give you this work now since you did some talking about you gonna pick LaMelo over Melo. Come on now.
Well, the intern gave us this because we may, or we may not see this, that 2v2 with Carmelo and Albert versus LaMelo and Jeff. But here's what it would probably look like. Here you go, right here. NBA Jams edition.
Okay, Albert in the air. Where's this man Jeff over here at the camera? Why you ain't guarding Albert?
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Look, just like, you should have been guarding him. Look,
Yeah.
him and LaMelo already butting heads there.
Heck yeah.
Oh man.
I'm looking at Jeff like, boy, I told you.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
All right, well, that'll end episode 46. Jeff, glad that you came back from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
More like Alaska. Well, I was gone.
Everybody, have a good weekend. Stay warm, stay safe. And Jeff, I didn't do the honors the last time of telling the good folks out there what to do, the 3 things. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and handle that.
Cool. Well, it's pretty simple, Fosters. You only have to do 3 things. That's all we ask.
three.
Trace.
Number 1, numero uno. You got to hit that like button.
Yes.
Let us know you like us. We care.
Yes.
Let us know that you
Yeah.
care too. So hit the subscribe button. Join the ties. We like to keep them strong over here.
Yes, sir.
The big red button. You can't miss it.
Hit it.
Last
hit
but
it.
not least, the notification bell. Go ahead and smash it. That way you can be notified every time we post. That way you can be notified every Wednesday and Friday when we drop these hot fire flame bangers.
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 Straight fire. All right. I'm Dylan. That's Jeff. That's Albert. And that's Kyron. And as always, we're Pod Ties. Peace, podsters.
Peace.